Well, symbiosis needs no introduction across the country. Well, I have with me one of the leaders of symbiosis, Dr. Lalit Kathpalia. Sir, first of all, thank you so much for being here. I know it's a busy schedule that you guys take time out of. Sir, for the first time, such a conventional and a social media award is happening. What's your take on that?
That's a good initiative, and I think ASMA is a platform which is driving social media to academics in an excellent manner. I've not seen such stuff out there, and I think ASMA is primarily a disruptor in talking about and bringing in a convention which talks about social media and education. And I think it's making a fundamental difference because every time we come here, we learn something new. There's also an excellent platform of sharing of ideas. And the other good thing is that it's also building in a platform of research. So you have an amount of research which we can use once we go back. I think Rahul is doing a fantastic job, and with ASMA, I'm game for it. I would say we would love this event to happen on a year-on-year basis, and I hope we can sustain this forever.
When you're talking about Symbiosis, a great brand. So tell us the insights about what is that you guys are doing different or doing better to make sure everything is intact in terms of technology and academics.
Frankly speaking, education is going through a lot of churn, and technology is a prime mover by which education is changing. We now no longer educate people who have never seen a mobile phone or are not on Facebook or on Twitter. We've got people who are there, all there, and one of the fundamental philosophies which we lean on is that if we are teaching technology, we should practice technology. So we would find that we are already using a learning management system, Moodle. The learning management system, Moodle, provides an excellent platform for us. In fact, the recent incident which I remember is that Pune had a bout of swine flu. And all of us were wondering how would we deliver the credits. So with using Moodle, my students could attend video lectures by which they could complete their courses. The other good thing is that it's making a big difference to the fact that the interaction pieces. We are talking about our students bringing in their own devices. For example, if you have an iPhone or an iPod, or not an iPod, if you have an iPhone or an Android phone or a Windows phone, how do I ensure that you bring your own device and we deliver content to you is something which we are experimenting with. We are experimenting with online exams, and we've achieved quite a lot. All my internal exams are online. We've also achieved things like using Raspberry Pi for virtualization, server virtualization, desktop virtualization, and I find that people who are introverts who never interacted with me now come and chat to me on Facebook or Twitters. We're using the Facebook, Twitters to engage our batches. Every year we have a new batch coming in. We have a LinkedIn page for alumni. We have also got LinkedIn groups over there, and I think I can't imagine life without social media. So education is going to be disrupted via technology, and that's where social media comes in.
So what's your take on the future of country in terms of education and people like FMA Digital and ASMA coming in and supporting the endeavor?
My viewpoint here is that education is going to be one of the fundamental pillars which India is going to lean on. We are all going through technology changes. You have artificial intelligence, you have robotics, and building up skill sets for such people, specifically with our Prime Minister's ambitious program of a Digital India. I think education has a very major role to play. And education has also got a role to play because there's a scarcity of teachers. There is a lot of demand for education, and the other thing is that the quality of education needs to be enhanced, and that is where digital will play a technology. And India has already been a leader in the IT outsourcing market, and that's where education has to play a role, that we generate or we actually equip people with latest technologies like robotics or AI, big data analytics, to make sure that an Indian is the smart worker of the future.
Only grasping knowledge from great individuals like him and having a knowledge blast repeatedly said by Samit Patel from Trade Fair TV. Stay tuned, we'll have some more interviews coming your way.